What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Look, if you're gonna get bigger, you gotta make sure you do the big lifts. But the thing is, you better make sure you do them safely. As a physical therapist, I make sure that I don't teach you just how to do the big lifts, but how you do them safely. For instance, one of the things you gotta be doing if you wanna start building a bigger back, better legs, you gotta deadlift. And the thing about the deadlift is you wanna make sure that your low back is in the right position. So when we're here in the deadlift, we push, and we start with our legs, not with our back. Okay, and we come back down, it's the same thing. So you lead with your legs, never with your hips. And when you come to the top, you always finish in full extension, okay? Same thing, if you're gonna be pulling, then you gotta make sure that you push. A big lift here, the incline barbell bench press. I like the incline press because it allows us to do a little bit more for the upper chest, which tends to be a little bit weaker for most people. So you load up the plate, and then what you wanna do is, you wanna get inside and make sure you're focusing not just on what's in front of your body when you're pressing, but what's behind your body. Because for here, when you press, you better be aware of what your shoulder blades are doing. They have to sit down and back. You literally want to squeeze your shoulder blades down and back to provide the stability for you to be able to press off of a stable base. Just like that. But of course, we're not done pressing, because one of the things we can do to give us sort of a total body press is a thruster. So again, now we're gonna focus the press a little bit more up onto our shoulders, and at the same time incorporate our legs into the move so we can make it a little bit more explosive. With a thruster, what you wanna do is never lose your thoracic extension. The second you start rounding here is the day the thruster died. So what you wanna do is keep your elbows up and keep them there and head straight down towards your knees. From there, and press up. What it also allows you to do is tie the legs in with it so you can be explosive, just like that, explosive, like that. Next, we're back to pulling again. You probably can tell I love barbell curls, but it is an exercise that you can load up. And the thing about it is you can do a cheat version of the barbell curl, which allows you to overload the eccentric, as I always like to tell you to do. So what we do is we cheat up on the positive portion. We lean just a little bit forward and we cheat just to vertical. So up and then continue to curl, down slow, up, continue to curl, down slow. We don't want to lean back, because if we do that, we're gonna lose our balance, bad things can happen. Now, we still have another one for the upper body that allows us to continue this onslaught of heavier exercises, because we're gonna do a dip, but we're not just gonna do a regular dip, we're gonna load the dip. And we could do that with what I always use here, which is a dog leash. So it's really easy, sort of like a home weight belt. Get it right inside, step in, hang it from your hips, come on up top. Now from here, the key here is the position of the shoulder. How low are you going? I don't want you going down this low. What you want to do is you want to press from higher, okay? So with all that weight beneath you, you come down, you lean in about 90 degrees at the elbow, and you press back out from there, just like this. Okay, never any lower than that, or you're going to endanger your shoulder, okay? So, well, we're not done yet, because what we have is the opportunity to actually do something that most people don't consider, and that is you gotta finish off with the muscles that nobody likes to train, because that's what keeps everything healthy. And for us, those muscles that no one cares about, the rotator cuff, we never let the rotator cuff go ignored. You could do it so easy and so simply with just a piece of tubing. External rotation, elbow stays tucked. What I see wrong all the time is people lead with their elbows, that turns into a side lateral raise. You wanna keep your elbow tucked to the side, right here, work on the external rotators of your shoulder, and counteract all that internal rotation. So, the fact of the matter, guys, is here at ATHLEAN-X, we don't just train like athletes, we train safely. If you want to start looking like an athlete, you guys train like an athlete, but you also have to stay healthy, because every day that you're out of the gym because you're injured is one less day that you're going to grow. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you're looking for a complete training program that will guide you through every single day, that's the ATHLEAN-X training system over at ATHLEAN-X.com. In the meantime, I hope you found this video helpful. I'll be back here again in just a few days.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!